Diane here, coming to you from Fairfield, New Jersey, Unique Photo Superstore. We're having a great expo this weekend, and this week's question was, what's the best way for me to warm up for what I know is going to be a stressful day at work, or, as it happens, at a trade show, which today is work for me. So I wanted to show you that because there's a lot of things that can go into a busy day that will make it really stressful for you and make you feel completely wiped out and exhausted at the end. But with a few simple tricks that I can show you, you'll end the day feeling so much better. So number one, stay hydrated. Believe it or not, as you dehydrate during the day, it ups the tiredness and exhaustion factor. So make sure you're sipping that water throughout the day and staying nice and hydrated. Yeah, you'll have to make more frequent trips to the bathroom, but it'll be worth it, trust me. The second tip I want to share with you is how to warm up for the day. Some of it is jumping out of bed and just going at the speed of light all day long. Let's start out more slowly. So let's start with some breathing exercises. So you're going to take your feet just a little bit apart, about hip distance. Really relax your body, and then inhale. Turn your hands and exhale through your mouth. Now inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. You're going to do that 5 times. Now you'll notice that I'm outside of the trade show building doing my warm-up. However, if you have allergies, particularly to trees and pollen, you don't want to do deep breathing outside underneath a tree like I am. So be mindful of where you are before you start this warm-up. Second thing, if you know you're going to be sitting a lot, we're going to warm up those hip flexors. So now we're going to take our feet a little bit further apart, and we're going to do some quarter squats. So remember, with the squats, our hips go back first. We don't come down on our knees. So hips back, up and down, about 5 times. Then for the second set of 5, we're going to do a total of 10. We're going to try to get a little lower and hold at the bottom. So 1, 2, and up. Down, 1, 2, and up. And make sure as you come up, you're pushing through your heels to come up and not through your knees. So that's warm up number 2. Number 3, we're going to warm up our shoulders a little bit. So rolling your shoulders back and down. This especially if you know you're going to be on your computer a lot. Backing down about 10 times. Really focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together in the back. Let me show you. Up and back and squeeze and down. About 10 to 15 times for that. Then if you can, we're going to grab our hands behind our back, push those shoulders back, and bring our arms up as much as you can. If you can't reach your hands behind you like that, we're simply going to make an L with our arms and reach up to the sky and down 10 times. Slowly. So squeeze back, up, and down. And you're going to start to feel that warming right in here. And that's what we want to do. We're going to go back to the lower body now, because I'm going to be on my feet a lot. I'm going to be sitting a lot. It's going to alternate back and forth. Kind of the thing you do every day in your office, I'm sure. So we're going to go for a partial lunge. So I'm going to step out, front knees bent, and I'm going to bend my back knee and come down a little bit and back. Step out, drop my back knee a little bit, and up. Step back. We're going to alternate right and left 5 times on each side. Then the second round, we're going to step out, hold that, twist one way, and then twist the other way. We're loosening up our spine and core right in here by doing this twist. Step back, step out, hands out, twist one way, twist the other way. You're going to notice you're stiffer on one side than you are on the other, and that's okay. That's absolutely normal. That's why we do these warm-ups. Last set of warm-ups we're going to do before we get in to start our day, we're going to warm up our neck. Roll those shoulders back. Turn your head first. I'm going to go to the left first. You can go to the right first if you want. Alternating slowly. Back and forth, making sure you're keeping those shoulders down. Don't let the shoulders creep up. You'll probably hear some creaks and cracks as you do this, especially if you've just gotten up. That's okay. As always though, if you feel any pain, you're going to stop right away and we'll reassess that. Okay, the next neck warm-up we're going to do is we're going to drop our ear to our shoulder. First in one direction, then in the other direction. Now we're going to wake up that vagus nerve a little bit. That's the nerve that runs down the front of our body that kind of controls how stressed we are. So we're going to roll our shoulders back. We're going to drop our left ear to the left side, and we're going to look up to the left for a count of 4. Bring that back up to the other side and look up in this direction and hold for a count of 4. And then come back up. I'm being plagued by bugs here, so if you see me swatting, that's why. Don't you love live video? That concludes our warm-up for the day. The other trick I'm going to tell you to do, especially if it's going to be a long day, is when you take a coffee break or when you take a lunch break, you're going to do that neck warm-up, you're going to do that shoulder roll, and maybe that L arm up movement, just to kind of get your body stretched out from being in that sitting position for so long or being in that one position standing place for so long. If you follow through with these things, you're going to feel much less fatigued at the end of the day. Give it a try and let me know. Hey, thanks for joining with me here today at Unique Photo. If you're in the New Jersey area, come on down and see all the new camera gear that's out and listen to some of the talks. Great way to learn. If you're not in the area, then I look forward to seeing you next week.